Since we're gonna get to see Shocker in the upcoming Spider-Man Homecoming movie, I'm wondering if this means we'll soon get to see Jolt. Now, for those of you who don't know who Jolt is, I'll give a quick rundown of his beginnings. Our story begins in space with Flash Thompson not having control over the Venom symbiote. He's with the Guardians of the Galaxy and he is about to fight Gamora. Now, she's able to handle him for a little bit, but the rest of the team comes along and they're able to extract the symbiote from Flash. Now, they take the symbiote to the symbiote's home planet because little do they know that the symbiote's not meant to be so aggressive the way the Venom symbiote has been on Earth. Now, the symbiote is aware that this is going to happen, and the deep down evil part of the symbiote that's enjoyed its freedom and getting to do whatever it pleased and getting the rise of emotions starts to plot to get away. And as they board the new planet, a little piece of the symbiote actually stays on the ship. So when they go to the symbiote planet, the symbiotes on the planet are able to pretty much reset the symbiote that Flash had this whole time, and that is why Flash is in control of the Venom symbiote, and he's released feeling more powerful. Actually, the whole team, the Guardians team, all of them get rejuvenated by the symbiotes, although Flash is the only one who keeps a symbiote. And they leave the planet and go on their way. Now, the little stowaway symbiote stays hidden, secret on the ship, until the ship eventually docks down on Earth. Now, this symbiote has plans. It still has not forgotten its anger and revenge against Spider-Man, because there is no fury like a symbiote scorned. So, this symbiote has always wanted to get back at Peter Parker, and its bondage with one of his enemies, Eddie Brock, to become Venom already. Now this offspring decides to go after another one of Peter's enemies. This time, it's a more calculated and thought out plan. The symbiote lurks in the shadows, waiting for one of Spider-Man's enemies, but this time he has a particular one in mind. This time, the symbiote waits until the perfect candidate comes along, Herman Schultz. Because the reason for this now, the symbiote is aware that it can gain new power from him. Although he is a mere mortal human that has no abilities, he is the Shocker. And he has grown a tolerance for vibrations, which is one of the symbiote's weaknesses, that through bonding with him will now be able to overcome that weakness and therefore make the symbiote an even more powerful foe for Spider-Man. So now the symbiote and Shocker bind together to become the shocking symbiote known as Jolt. So now that Shocker is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, once they introduce Venom, wouldn't you like to see Jolt also enter into the MCU? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Actually, I do have one confession that I do want to add, is that Jolt actually does not appear in the comics the way that I described them. I actually made that up. It's just that, to me, I think this would be a nice story, because actually, if I had more time, there would have been a little bit more detail in the origin that I'd like to share with you guys. But anyway, let me know what you think about the video and the story down below in the comments. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, please. And also subscribe for more videos and more stories from both Marvel and DC. I also would like to apologize that I haven't really been able to get to many of the Civil War reviews. I'm working on that right now, but if you really want to know what's going on in Civil War right now, you could click the annotation right here and check out News to Astonish. He's been doing some real good Civil War 2 reviews, so go show those videos some love and get your quick fix on what's going on with Civil War 2, and I will talk to you later in the comments. Well, till next time, Brian out.